Hello all, welcome to QA Crunch. This is Roshan. Today we are going to see the basic things, very basic, like how to create a Java project in Eclipse, and then what's mean by variables and data types. Okay, so you would have worked in Java by using a notepads, and you will be running the projects in a command prompt. But it's somewhat, it feels you may be feeling some difficulty in doing that. So there are some IDEs in market like Eclipse, IntelliJ, and NetBeans. Eclipse is a somewhat very popular one. So let me show first how to download the Eclipse. First you need to go to this Eclipse official website. So you can download any versions of the Eclipse to have as ID for your projects. So let me show you. So this is the latest version of the Eclipse. Is a Photon. You can download it for a 64-bit of the machine. You can download it, and once you download, you will be getting a folder, a compressed folder, and you need to unzip it, and you will be finding the Eclipse ball-like symbol exe file. Once you open that, it opens a new window like this. Okay, so now I will show how to create a project under this. So go to File, New, click this Java project. You can give any project name. I will give as a first project. Here it takes the default, it takes the Jre from your system as an environment to execute your program, and here you can see that SRC folder will be created. Those things will be auto populated. You no need to worry on that, and then click that next and it takes you to the next window for finalizing these things. Okay, you can see the structure of this. You will be having the SRC folder. So just click the finish. You can see a folder has been created with the first project name. You can see two folders, one is SRC and another one is Jre System Libraries. These system libraries comes from your system, which is a Java you have installed already. So I assume as you have already installed Java in your system, which will be under the program files, and there will be Jre and JDK. So from that folder, these libraries will be taken automatically by the Eclipse. So the SRC is the source code folder where we need to have our source code. Okay, now what I'll do is I will show you as how to have our create a first package and classes. Let me have show you the project structure. So usually we have a Java project. Under the Java project we have we can have multiple packages. Under the multiple packages we can have multiple classes. Under each classes we can have multiple methods. So this is the hierarchy for each Java project. So you need to create a Java project. Under the project you can have multiple package, and then classes, and then methods. So let's see how to create those things. So go to creator folder, project folder, and under SRC right click on that and go to new, create a package. You can give any name for the package, and you need to start with the small letter that is requested by recommendation given by it. You can have I can give as a name as a pack. So under that pack you need to have a class. So right click on that package you created, again go to new, click that class. Here you can give any class name which should start with the first letter as a capital letter. So you can give here as a my first class, you can give it as. And if you are going to use any test ng or anything, you no need to select this public static void main. Since I am talking about this basics, I will click this checkbox of public static void main. The reason for checking this is the execution unit where your execution starts. So once your program you run the program, your control comes here, and this is the only place where the program starts to run. Okay, so just think I will have a simple sysout. I will tell us welcome. So I will run this. You can see here start welcome. So this is how the basic thing need to be followed in core Java to open to create a project and to create a package, and then under the package you will be having class, and then you will be having, you can have a multiple methods. Okay, so now let me go ahead forward, like we'll see what is mean by variables, and what does mean by data types, and what are the different types of variables and data types. Okay, so talking about variables, we have three types of variables. One is local, first one can be instance variable or global, second is local, and the third one is we can have as a static variable. So in this video we'll be talking about instance or global variable and local variable. Static variable I will define it, I will explain it later in later upcoming videos. And if you're talking about data types, we have two types of data type. One is primitive and another one is non-primitive. Right, so first I will go here and okay, I will tell about local variable. The variables which we are defining inside a method is called as a local variable. It has only the scope inside this method, not outside the method. Okay, so it has inside method, it doesn't has scope outside the method. So it has, you can tell as it has power inside this only, it cannot be accessible in the other methods. I will tell as a int a is equal to 5. Here the int a is equal to 5, a is called as a variable which stores the value 5 in this variable, and this int is called as a data type. So this is the primitive data type which I talked here. This can be int, string, Boolean, character, float, long, double, all are called as a primitive data types. And in the non-primitive you can have like array, sorry, the string should come here, sorry for that. The reason for a string and array are coming as a non-primitive type is like they have a separate classes for string and array, so that's the reason it comes in a non-primitive. And in the primitive we have a integer, Boolean, character, float, double, and short. Okay, fine. So this is the basic for variables and data types. So here I will just sys out the variable is, I will print the value of a. You can have here as a, you can run and you can see a is 5. Now this has a scope inside this, only this method. Okay, this point I will have some string name equal to, some I can give some Kumar. So this is called as the instance variable. The reason for instance variable or global variable is this variable has scope throughout all these methods. Even I can call in here, if I have another method I can call in the another method also. Let me have another method and I will show you. Public void some sample, you can see here. I will print this out. If I have a, you can see here some error here under that red color. You can see here, you can see this, it will be asking me to create a object, sorry, create a variable for a. The reason is it cannot access the a which is here. But if I give here the name, you can see it doesn't throw me any error. The reason is this name is a globally declared, so this name is applicable for this method and also for this method. Even I can have any number of methods in this. I can call this name anywhere, but this int a can be called only inside this local method, so it doesn't have the scope to the outside of this method. So this instance variable will be having the scope throughout the class and also in the method. This is the main difference between the local and instance variable. Okay, now I will show you how to create a object for a class and how to call the another method in the another class. So to do that, I will create another class in the package second class. I don't have any main here. The reason is I need to have only one control unit, so the main method will be only in this my first class. Don't want to have it in a second class. Here I will have some more method like public void another method. I will run as I will just print it. Another method. So if I want to call this method, I need to create an object for this class and I need to call by using that created object. So let's see how to create an object for that. Come to the void main of this. I need to have the second class name. This is a class name. I can give any object name equal to new second class. So this new is the key operator which will be telling the compiler that this class needs to have a object in the name of sec. You can give any kind of name. So now this object holds the methods, variables, anything inside that particular class. Okay, here you can see another method is the method which is present in this second class. You can see here another method is the present in here. If you have any global variable, I'm having some string x equal to some test. Even I can have that in, I can call here sec dot x. See, okay, so this is how we can have any kind of call any kind of method or variables from the another class. Okay, all right, so this is the main thing we have seen it. Okay, so this is the very basics, and you can have it in your program. You can have you can create the things in your side and create a basic project, and you can have a workout on this variables and data types. Okay, hope this helps you a lot. If you feel this video is helpful, please subscribe and give likes. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, thanks, see you, bye bye.